Alrighty guys, so Revival Gohan's confirmed to get a Zenkai, so of course I need to make a video talking about the best teams and equipments, especially since you guys probably are wondering what setups you guys should run, and I'm going to give you an idea and breakdown of what teams are probably going to end up being best with this guy. Of course there might be some other setups where maybe the leader slot, different character and stuff, but first I'm not going to show like specific teams. I'm just going to show characters that he will work well with off the top of my mind, or like in the meta right now, kind of. But there's one thing I will say before we start. It is a little suspicious that they kind of just showed off what the Zenkai is going to be right now. I know they didn't actually say it was Gohan yet, even though they kind of did by saying it's a 3rd anniversary. They didn't actually like go out of their way to show like a video about him. Like that's what they'll usually do if they straight up just tell us. They didn't actually straight up just tell us. But usually they don't do it this early. So it's making me think that maybe we could get another buff this upcoming week. Who knows? I wouldn't be surprised. So, but first off, the teams. So obviously the future Gohan and Trunks is the new future Gohan and Trunks. It's supposed to be, and then the Pan is also supposed to be the new Pan as well. So they're just there as placeholders. But these 6 characters are probably going to be the best characters to be running with future Gohan. Not future Gohan, Revival Gohan. So obviously the Blue Super Saiyan 2 Gohan somehow is still in the meta. But obviously he's a Hybrid Saiyan. Doesn't really need a Zenkai buff because it's Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So you can just leader slot him on the team, on the hybrid team, something like that, and he'll perform. Future Gohan and Trunks is the best character in the game, so I mean I don't have to say anything about them. Pan, amazing support. So if you want to get like crazy damage out of your other 2 characters, Pan, of course, obviously not the red one, the new yellow one. Insane support. So it's going to just help very well, doing more damage throughout the whole team, basically. And then Broly, Red Broly took a bit of a dip, but color synergy wise and tag wise, they actually do work. So I put him here just for that. Ultra Gogeta Blue also very, very obviously debated #1 as well. Could easily be ran with Revival Gohan. And then Green Broly, I'm a little iffy. I put him here because he technically can be ran with him, but I'm still a little iffy about it because he's green, right? But you technically can run him with Revival Gohan, like no doubt about it. The only thing to me is it's a little difficult for me to see where Broly doesn't take a big dip due to this Revival Gohan, because it's another purple unit, and plus the purple unit has a revive and no AoE green, so it could be a little dangerous for Broly. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe he'll remain the same. Only God knows, but we'll see. But basically, like, I can't put like a specific team because there's so many setups you can do right now. So I couldn't like show like specific teams or anything like that. So I just put the characters here that probably will fit where Revival Gohan the best. But yeah, let's move on to equipments. Alright, the first equipment I'm talking about is we're on Dragon Ball Legend database, by the way. That's why there's some ads and stuff. Unleash your true power. This obviously is equipment that literally has like Revival Gohan on it. I don't remember when this came out, but we have slot 1. You option 1 of base strike defense or blast defense, and then slot 2 has base strike defense and then 12% to pure strike attack when 3 battle members attack Sun Family. So obviously you'll be running a Hybrid Saiyan setup with its equipment. And then slot 3, base blast defense, and then 12% to own blast attack if their 3 battle members attack Sun Family. So this is just a very, very good equip. It's just especially since like a lot of the better setups probably with Revival Gohan are going to be Sun Family, because you're going to be running either Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Pan, and then Gohan and Trunks. That's pretty. Yeah, and then that. Yeah, did I say it wrong? Future Gohan and Trunks, Revival Gohan, and then Revival Gohan. There's 2. I'm forgetting. There's 2 Revival Gohans now, technically. So Revival Gohan, Future Gohan and Trunks, Pan, Revival Gohan, Future Gohan and Trunks. Some variation of that. So that's where that comes into. So this is gonna be a very good equipment for them. So definitely consider this one. Alrighty, so here's another good equipment. We have this Bojack equipment. This equipment is only if you're running movies. So this is more so if you're gonna run like the Gogeta and Broly together, something like that, with this Revival Gohan. So this will only be good for this. But still a very good equipment, especially if you're running that team. So slot 1, special move damage. Slot 2, base blast defense, and 10% to pure blast if there are 3 battle members or episode sagas from the movies. And the slot 3 is base strike defense, and then 10% to own strike attack when 3 battle members or episode sagas from the movies. So this is a very good equipment if you're running movies, but I would assume majority of you are probably going to run hybrids. So, but if you're running movies, this is very good. with every Hybrid Saiyan, this equipment is pretty much a must, I will say. So if you're running a full Hybrid Saiyan set of this equipment is the best equipment you can run for them, 100 for him, for all of them, every Hybrid Saiyan you're running. But slot 1, base strike defense. Slot 2, 8% pure blast attack if tag Hybrid Saiyan's a battle member per tag Hybrid Saiyan. So you could get 24% to pure blast. Same thing for the strike on the slot 3. So you're getting 24% to both pure offenses. That's ridiculous. So if you're running a full Hybrid Saiyan team, use this equipment. No doubts about it. Use this equipment. Alright, we have this equipment as well. This equipment is also insanely powerful. This is more of a recent Awakened equipment, but slot 1 base strike defense, slot 2 base strike attack and blast defense. And then slot 3 is the magic happens. 5% to pure strike attack and blast defense per tag Hybrid Saiyan battle member. That is insane. So again, if you're running a full hybrid setup, which is probably what the majority of you guys are probably going to run, this is insane. This is also insane. So you're going to be getting, let's say you combine that Hybrid Saiyan equip plus this one, you're literally getting like, I think, 10, 34, 39% to pure strike. That's insane. Okay, that's ridiculous. That's too much. But let's go to the next one. I have this equipment. This is a bit of a weird equipment. It's not terrible, but it's also not the greatest either, but I just wanted to bring it up. So slot 1's base critical and base strike attack. Slot 2 is base critical, base strike attack, and base blast defense. And then slot 3 is more critical, base strike attack, and then 10% of pure strike attack if there's another episode select from the movie character. Of course, as if you're using a movie's team. But the thing with it is, like, it has a lot of critical, which, believe it or not, is very important. Like, if you remember Bardock, a lot of his damage came from crits. So crit can be an interesting way to do more damage, and it has a lot of base strike attack, and of course it has I think 32% of base strike attack and then 10% to pure strike. So definitely not a bad equipment. Wouldn't say it's the best, but it's not bad. I actually didn't even realize the equipment even existed until now. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's all the equipments I can come up with right now, but let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know if this helped you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.